Hello YouTube, this is Driver, and I'm just going to be doing a very quick video on why it's so goddamn frustrating on getting the base plate off of your Glock magazine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty out these mags. Alright, so now they're empty. Now, my main thing is getting the base plate off of the 33 round mag, which is the +2 extension, and throwing it on a Glock 19 15 round mag. Now, to start off with, you have to get this off. Now, this is a pain in the ass to get off because there are hooks here as well as over here, but the trick that I found is take this cloth here, wrap it around the base here, get yourself either a wrench or a clamp, but with a wrench it usually helps to have the tightener there, just so that you don't really need to hold it for as long as you need it. But just make sure you wrap the teeth around the base of the magazine itself and then clamp down, that way that it will squeeze in the mag so that you're able to slide this off. The big issue here is the hook that holds everything in place, so to defeat that, just make sure you have your wrench on there, and with your clamp or with your standard wrench, just make sure that that is tight on there. Okay, and then with your pen or your takedown tool or whatever it is that you have, you're going to need to punch in up towards the plus or up towards the back side of the magazine, and then until it's seated in there like that. Now, it does seem like I'm going to break it, but in fact what I'm doing is I'm letting go of the hooks in there so that I can release it. So I'm going to just push that forward. It takes a little bit of energy. Sometimes you might need to bang it on the table, but I'm just going to push that forward, and that will usually come off. So you need to watch this, take that off, and just remember this is spring loaded, so point this in a downward angle where it's safe to just sort of slide that right off. There we go. Sometimes you might get a little stuck on there. There we go. Then I'm going to release this. Get the clamp off that one. So because of this, it's minimal damage on the magazine itself, and you can get the parts off like that. So it's pretty much just shove that in there to break this loose and slide off the base plate with a little bit of force, and it comes right off. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one right here. Take that off. So we have all our pieces together here. So what I'm going to do is place this flat back plate on the spring here. Push that all the way down. Which turns the 33 rounder back down to 31. And then with this, put the cap over the spring here, push that all the way down, slide that into place, and this turns the 15 rounder to 17 rounds. So the way that's going to look, it's pretty good. Now, it is a pain in the ass, like I said. Just take your time with it, and eventually you'll get it off, and you can modify your magazines how you see fit. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.